Shelby, Shelby, Shelby. If you wanted my attention that bad, then you should have just asked for it. No need to go beating up old Tom, the guard, and old McGregor, the cameraman, whatever you want to call them, whatever they're called, whatever their real names are. Why? That does nothing to get to me. It just shows me that for all of your talk about being the right answer, the right solution, and everything else that you want to do, actually, Shelby, you are not the solution you think you are. Beating up cameramen, guards, defenseless, helpless people who are just doing their jobs does not further your cause or add any sort of incentive to join you. You're getting it wrong, Shelby. It's not what I'm about, it's not what I do, it's not what I look for in a coalition or a running buddy. Basically, Shelby, you kind of hit the ball into the wrong court this week. Okay, sure. I can understand you wanting to join in with a cult of personality. I can understand you thinking that the two of us, we stand for the same things. We do, in a way. We stand for a better SCW. We stand for a better breed of competitor. We stand for a better performance, a better entertainment act, a better everything this company doesn't currently stand for. But that's it. There are two reasons why the cult of personality and the leaderless revolution can never be one, can never ever join forces, can never ever really be the same thing. One will engulf the other. There's no way this cannot happen. The only thing that stops me from just rolling in there and joining you is because how can I, the leader of the cult of personality, join a leaderless revolution? It just doesn't make sense, Shelby. It doesn't make sense. Think it through. Get out of your delusion. Think to yourself. Talk to a stream. Get it on the same page. Try and think where I'm coming from on this one. Don't just think that I'm doing this to get at you, to think that I'm doing this because, hey, it's another target to pick on. No. I'm doing this because you crossed a line and you went too far. You brought up a good point. You had the right idea and you took it the wrong way. I can't just stand by and watch two people, one as talented as you and one as veteran as Extreme, and do the things you do and not want to do something about it. It's annoying. It's the wrong... much like... Okay, think about it this way. I come back to SCW, everything's all hell in a handbasket because of Doggy Fresh and the Sinistry and everything that's going on there. Everyone is livid and wants answers. Everyone is at each other's throats. The product is going downhill. Doug is dragging everyone down. MDK is MDK. He phones me up and says, Stu, you were thinking of coming back. Why not come back now? We need something fresh, we need something new, but at the same time, Stu, we need a bit of old school, we need a bit of the old panache, we need whatever it was, the electricity, the fire, the passion, whatever it was that burned before, we need that back in SCW. So I thought about it, and I said yes. And MDK goes, Stu, how you want to play this? What do you want to do? You coming back in as who you are? You going to play Masked Man? You going to be a bit sort of, ooh, who can that be? Operating in the background, cold strikes, covered identities, all that shit. And I went, no, MDK, look, seriously, Danny, the two of us, we've known each other for a long time. The best time I've ever wrestled in the ring was when I threw off the whole pretense of being this mystery figure, this unknown, this nobody that no one really knew what to do with, and then shocked the world when I actually did better than everyone thought I would do. Now I know what I can do, and everybody else knows what I can do. There's no point in playing the whole mystery angle, the whole question mark card, the whole who is the mysterious Mr. Who? Who is Stu? It doesn't work anymore. People know who I am. I am Mr. 150 goddamn %. I give everything I can in every match I can. And what you've got to realise, Shelby, is that when I came back not as the underdog Stu Who. I came back as the legend Stu Who. People don't go, oh, he's washed up, like they do Thunder, because I am a little bit younger than he is. But you've got to understand, what Michael Thunder lacks in SCW experience, he more than makes up for in general experience across all federations, TFWF, everything like that, the experts. SCW is Stu's home. Stu Who is SCW. Leadless Revolution, a revolution against what? Against the sinners? Against the way the SCW works? You're trying to make it sound like you're the first people who've had the idea that you've got. You're not. It's just that you're the only people who've taken it this way. A pairing of Shelby and Extreme is a great idea. A pairing of Shelby, Lynn, Stu Who and Extreme is a fantastic idea, but it's not going to work. And the reason it's not going to work is because the cult of personality is Stu Who. Stu Who is the cult of personality. There is nothing I can divorce myself from. There is no putting it aside. The fans will watch me and know who I am, know what I stand for, and wonder what the hell I'm doing mingling with you guys. How can a leader become part of a leaderless revolution? If you want me to lead you, Shelby, if you want me to be there for you, to direct you and Extreme and point you in the right direction, fine, I am willing to do that. But that's it. I am not player number C, Stu Who, anymore. That day has gone. With the Nobodies, with the N Factor, with Paragons. I've done the whole equal footing, everybody's the same ground, communism style of things. It's great and it works, but only if you've got a common goal, and a common aim, and a common work ethic, and we don't. Shelby, you want to do things your way. X, he does things his way. You two are kind of common, but you're not common exactly. You've got your own individuality, and that's what makes you work. But I am so radically different from you two that the three of us would not work. You want it badly, and I can give it to you. You want it really badly, and you push yourself too far, and what you wanted ends up not wanting you at all. Beat up another innocent again, Shelby, and I'll show you why people do not mess with Stu Who. You think it's just some crazy coincidence that I've come back on my lonesome and no one has interfered or touched me really in any major way since I came back to SCW? Well, if you want to play this game and you want to beat up the wrong people, go back and look at a few people of my own. Sean Panache, ridiculed. That nobody that came in, thought he was all the big dog, double down, no more. He's gone. You do not mess with the cult of personality. You do not mess with Stu Who. You do not mess with this universe. I'm not the big dog who throws his toys out of the pram, smashes people over the head with steel chairs. But you can be goddamn sure, 150%, that I will do everything I have to do to survive and to win. And you remember that, and you will know when this happens that you were wrong. Leaderless Revolution, great idea. Cult of Personality, better idea. Two together, you either join the Cult of Personality or you're against the Cult of Personality. And I know there's about 10,000 odd fans who would just love you to be against the Cult of Personality, Shelby. Leave Thunder alone. You want him one-on-one, you got him. That's it. You don't need to piss him off anymore. You don't need to fuck around with his head. You want me one-on-one? Well, I'm here to show you the light. remember,